Not sure who she's on, Your Honor.
Escobar Martin.
Madam Interpreter, have you spoken? Have you all had a conversation with the attorney and your client?
No, Your Honor, not yet. We were in a private room, but no one showed up to interview him yet.
All righty, let me see if I can find Mr. Escobar and get somebody. Why is this public over there? Officer Fidel Escobar. Here we go. Mauro Escobar Martin.
Yes, that's him.
Which House Counsel would like an opportunity to speak with Mr. Escobar Martin? I'm not sure if you all had a pattern.
That doesn't matter, Your Honor. I'll take the
All righty, I'm gonna
responsibility.
send you guys into a breakout room.
Escobar is his name?
Yes, Escobar Martin. One second. Mr. Escobar Martin, you're muted, but unmute your device and hit join so that you can speak with the attorney and the interpreter.
Señor Escobar, está en mudo. Sáquelo de mudo y apriete el botón que dice J-O-I-N, join, y apriételo y vamos a hablar con el abogado.
No lo ha mandado, señorita. Lo que pasa es que está en el baño.
Oh. Let me resend the invitation. I have to resend the invitation. He wasn't able to join. Give me one more.
Right. Señor Escobar, le van a mandar una invitación de nuevo.
Señora intérprete.
Yes, sí.
El muchacho está en el baño, ahorita sale, lo que pasa es que estaba tratando de conectarse y nomás que ahorita sale del baño.
Gracias, momento.
Yo soy su ayudante. Oh, here it comes. Ahí viene.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Okay.
he had gone to the restroom. He's coming right back. That is just a person holding his phone.
Okay.
He said he's on his way right this second, so I'll let him know to press the join button again.
Okay, it looked like he's already in there. So if he doesn't, if Mr. Escobar Martin doesn't show up, just come back and we'll wait for him.
He was on the docket, Your Honor, this Escobar?
Let me see.
It's hyphenated Escobar Martin, yes.
I can't find it.
Do you see what time he's scheduled for, Madam Clerk?
Let me look.
I see it, 8:45.
Okay.
Okay, that's one I
And
just started.
Officer Fidel is here for him. No, yes.
Okay, here we go. Escobar,
All right, you can go ahead and join the breakout room, Mr. Faulkner,
okay.
over there. All right, Mr. Worgling, who are you ready on? Or do we have any no officers?
Judge, we had, who was this gentleman? It was Vernaria Smith, and I think we're waiting for Officer Moda.
Okay, I'm sorry, let me take care of,
Sure.
looks like retained counsel is here.
Oh, no problem.
Mr. Gatney?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Are you retained on the matter?
I am for Edmund.
What's the first name?
Timothy.
Okay. And is your client present or you,
He was, I think we got moved to the waiting room. I'm not sure if he's,
here he is, Mr.
Yeah.
Evans. Okay. And let me see if Officer Wool is here. Let me check this unnamed device.
And I didn't speak with Officer Rule, Your Honor, but I'm not sure if he checked in with Madam Clerk.
Madam Clerk, the Officer Jeremy Wool checking with you.
No,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
Attorney Rosenthal, excuse me, was there a state matter you needed me to review?
Yes, ma'am, I'm gonna put us in two, and I'm gonna give you the name. It's for a seawell.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna double check the waiting room. Oh, sir, can you hear me on this device with the black cap on? No. I need you to connect your audio.
Your Honor, I sent you a sheet with dates on there.
Oh, let me print it out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh, I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna hold up my sign, get this guy connected. Connect your audio. I got you, Mr. Evans. It was the other person I was trying to, unmute your device, Mr. Evans. I'm about to call your case. Mr. Edmonds, can you hear me? Unmute your device, Mr. Edmonds. Mr. Gatney, are you ready?
ready, Your Honor.
All right, this is People versus Timothy Edmond, case SP 1265121, charges driving while license revoked. This matter is set for a pretrial. Counsel, your appearance for the record, please.
Robert Gagney on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Mr. Evans, if you can raise your right hand, the court will swear you in. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, your name for the record. Mr. Evans, your name for the record?
Timothy.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
My name is Timothy Arthur Edmonds.
All right, this matter is set for a pretrial. Counsel, so Officer Rule would not need to appear for the pretrial, but how would your client like to proceed?
Your Honor, we've actually spoken with opposing counsel and come to an agreement on an amended charge of allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
Okay, and your client would like to avail himself of that offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Evans, if you can raise your right hand, the court will swear you in. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes,
And lower your hand. Can you state your name again for the record?
Timothy Arthur Edmonds.
All right, Mr. Evans, it's my understanding you wish to waive your trial rights and tender a plea of guilty pursuant to the plea offer. Is that right?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything to get you to waive your trial rights?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you give up certain rights, which include the right to have the prosecutor prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to testify at your trial, have witnesses appear on your behalf. You give up the right to be silent at your trial, not have your silence used against you. And you give up your right to an automatic appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You understand that if you are currently on probation or parole, tendering a plea of guilty could impact your status. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Sir, I draw your attention back to October 18, 2021, 1:27 in the afternoon. Were you operating a 2012 Chrysler in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you doing so while your license was revoked at that time?
Yes.
Counsel, you satisfied with the factual basis?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is well satisfied with accept the guilty plea. Will amend that to allowing an unlicensed person to drive. Counsel, anything you would like to say on your client's behalf?
Your Honor, my client has retained us for this matter, as well as to begin the license restoration process. He's looking forward to getting his life back in order and getting the ability to drive. This is the first step in that process. We would just ask for fines and costs.
All right, Mr. Evans, anything you'd like to say in addition to what your attorney's already stated?
No, ma'am. I realize that this day and age, you can't really get nothing if you don't have a driver's license, and I really need to get them back.
Yes, it's true. All right, so the court will impose a $25 fine, $190 in court costs. Court will waive any outstanding warrant fees. $215 is the total amount due. Are you able to pay that today, Mr. Evans, or do you need time for community service?
I can come down and pay it at 36 today.
Okay, I'll give you to the close of business on this Friday, at the latest. It would be by the close of business on January 6th. You must make payment, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Can I do it today though?
You sure can.
And I definitely go down there, just give them my name and take care of it.
Yes, sir. Anything else you need to place on the record, Mr. Gatney?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, that concludes this hearing. You all have a great day and stay safe.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Mr. Faulkner, are you ready on Escobar Martin?
I need an offer. He's ready to take an offer if it's the general offer. Matthew?
You all want to go in the breakout room?
We don't have to, Your Honor.
Okay, yeah, do that. 'cause,
You want me to?
I'm streaming. This is streaming.
Absolutely, Your Honor. I can place us in a breakout room.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
Oh,
Oh, I closed.
I can open them. I can open them all. And do not click any prompts, anyone. And I'm going to place you into Mr. Faulkner.
Mr. Worbley, who are you ready on?
Who you put me in what room?
Number 2, and then Your Honor, just if I may, I did speak with Paula. It doesn't look like we have an officer for her case, and that is for a Sewell, a William Sewell. We can call. I'm not sure what your cutoff line is for the officers.
9:30.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know if I was in there.
I give an hour from, so 9:45, so we're past it.
Absolutely, Your Honor. I'll be right back.
Okay, who was that? I'm sorry, who was that?
Yes, it's William Sewell, Your Honor. It's at 835 towards the middle. And I can give you the case number, and there's an OM next to it. It's going to be SP136238882, and it's going to be MRTMA times 2 the limit. I believe it's marijuana over the legal limit, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let me bring Mr. Sewell in. William Sewell, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, what is your name, sir? You connected your audio.
Yes, Obaid Said.
I'm sorry, your first name again?
Obaid, the last name Said.
Okay, 1 second. I just saw your name. All right, sir. I have you checked in. Just hold the line for me, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Syed, I see that you hear that you speak English with an accent. Is English your native language?
Whatever. I can speak English, no problem.
What other language do you speak?
Arabic.
Arabic? Maybe an interpreter? I want you to be able to be fully engaged. Let's try and get an interpreter for you, okay?
It's okay.
You sure?
I can't talk English, no problem.
Madam Clerk, see if there's an interpreter that can jump in real quick, please.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hold the line, Mr. Syed.
Okay.
All right, this is People versus, is it Sewell or Sewell?
Sewell.
All right, this is People versus William Sewell, case SP 136238882, charges marijuana over the limit. Mr. Sewell, if you can raise your right hand, the court will swear you in. Do you swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can lower your hand, your name for the record. Your name? Mr. Sewell?
William Sewell.
All right, this matter is set for trial today. Your Officer Cedric McLean has failed to appear. This was set for trial at 8:35 a.m. and is now 10:17 a.m. So the court's going to dismiss your matter without prejudice, waive any outstanding warrant fees if applicable. Without prejudice means that the people can reissue this ticket if they choose to, but for right now it's dismissed, all right?
Okay.
All right, anything else for the record, sir?
I was supposed to have, I had 2. I got one here for park closed too.
What's that case number?
Ticket number is a S as in Sam, P as in people, 136238881.
Madam Clerk, can you look that up for me really quickly?
I wasn't with you all. I was getting the interpreter.
So, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did ask you. I'm sorry. I'll look it up.
What's
No.
the case? Okay,
You do that, Madam Clerk. I'll look it up. I'm sorry.
I just got off the phone with him, Your Honor.
I'm asking you to do 15 things at once. I apologize.
It's okay, no problem.
Okay, Mr. Sewell, it's SP 1362388.
881.
All right. Did you get that at the same date and time as the other ticket?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm missing a digit. I got 1362881, but could you repeat it, Mr. Swell?
It's 1362388.
Oh, okay, yes. It's up for today for trial.
Oh, thank you for bringing that to my attention, sir. And is it the same officer?
The thing
Yes.
is with Mark Clark, that's why, that was my error. I put this entry in, so it's not on the docket, but I did put it for, it's scheduled for under Judge Martin Clark for some reason.
Okay, yeah, that officer didn't appear, so that case is dismissed too as well. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Mr. Sewell.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you.
All right,
Happy
bye-bye.
New Year.
You too. All right, Mr. Worbley, I keep putting you off, now what?
No, that's okay. Jim. We had Vernera Smith, which was, I believe it's a no officer.
Okay. Venera Smith.
Yes, Judge.
Venera Smith, if you can unmute your telephone so that we can hear you, please. Venera Smith. You're in the courtroom now. Just unmute your telephone so that we can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, just make sure you keep your voice up. This is People versus Venera Smith. Case numbers SP 1350456, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, unregistered motor vehicle, SP 1348481, no plates, count 2, no seatbelt. Counsel, your appearance.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Smith, if you can state your name for the record, please.
Oh, Mr. Vernera Smith.
All right, these matters set for trial today at 8:35 a.m. The issuing officer having failed to appear at 10:20 a.m. That officer, Moto Contreras, failing to appear, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice at this time. Any outstanding warrant fees will be waived if applicable. Mr. Workman, anything you need to place on the record?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
What about you, Mr. Smith?
No, ma'am.
All right, that concludes your hearing, sir. You have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Did Escobar come out?
He's in the waiting room. Are we ready? Or you need to speak with him?
I need to speak to him again because the offer wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be.
All righty.
So, no, Your Honor, I don't need him because I told him what it was going to be.
Okay.
So we know it. So
All right.
we're ready to go on it.
All right. Let me swear the interpreter in before I call the case. Madam Interpreter, if you can raise your right hand, do you swear or affirm that you'll translate English into Spanish, Spanish into English accurately without divulging confidential information?
I do, Your Honor.
You can lower your hand. Can you state your name for the record, please?
My name is Sarah Palero, Spanish interpreter.
Okay, court certified or qualified?
I'm qualified by the state of Michigan, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. This is People versus Mauro Escobar Martin, case number SP 13658271.
Este es el caso de Mauro Escobar Martín, llamando al caso SP 13658271.
Let me bring in Mr. Spidel, Officer Spidel. Yeah, I will know. I did see Officer Spidel previously. He checked.
Yeah, he's here. There's no
Okay.
question about it.
All right. Charge is driving while license never acquired.
Paul
La
Faulkner, P.
acusación es La
Go ahead.
acusación es de manejar sin licencia de manejar.
Paul Faulkner, P 22994, representative defendant.
All right.
El
And your
abogado
name, Madam,
P22, el
your
abogado
name, Madam Interpreter.
P22994.
Your
Mr.
name, ma'am, for the record. Mr. The interpreter.
She placed her
Sarah,
record.
Okay. Your Honor, there's an offer to reduce the driving without no license ever required to failure to display. My client accepts that offer.
había una oferta de reducir el cargo que era manejar sin licencia, se lo reducen a no mostrar la licencia. Mi cliente acepta la oferta.
Is that correct, Mr. Escobar Martin?
¿Es eso correcto, señor Escobar Martín?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Escobar Martin, if you can raise your right hand, the court will swear you in.
Señor Escobar Martín, ¿puede levantar su mano para que le jure, para jurar en la corte?
¿Cuál? ¿Este?
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Jura o afirma que el testimonio que usted dará será la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You can lower your hand.
Puede bajar su mano.
Can you state your name for the record, sir?
Diga su nombre para el acta, señor.
¿Mi nombre completo?
My whole name?
Yes, please.
Sí, por favor.
Mauro Vicente Escobar Martín.
Mauro Vicente Escobar Martín.
Mr. Escobar Martin, it's my understanding you wish to waive your trial rights and tender a plea of guilty pursuant to the plea offer. Is that correct?
Entiendo, señor Escobar Martín, de que usted va a renunciar a los derechos de tener un juicio porque va a aceptar culpabilidad, según lo que dice la ley. ¿Es eso correcto? ¿Es eso correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
One moment, court needs 2 minutes. I apologize for the wait. We're back on the record with Mauro Escobar Martin.
Estamos de vuelta en el acta.
Wardering. Okay, Mr. Escobar Martin, do you understand that by pleading guilty, you give up your trial rights? Do you understand that?
Señor Escobar, ¿entiende usted de que para decir que es culpable, usted tiene que renunciar a los derechos de tener un juicio? ¿Entiende eso?
Ajá.
¿Entiende eso?
Sí.
Okay. Do you understand you give up the right to have the prosecutor prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt? Do you understand that?
¿Usted entiende que renunciaría el derecho a hacer que la fiscalía pruebe que usted es culpable sin ninguna duda razonable? ¿Entiende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
And do you understand that you give up the right to testify at your trial and have witnesses appear on your behalf?
¿Y entiende que usted renunciaría el derecho de testificar en ese juicio y de llamar testigos por parte suya? ¿Entiende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you give up the right to be silent at your trial and not have your silence used against you? Do you understand that?
¿Entiende usted que renunciaría el derecho de mantenerse en silencio y que ese silencio no podría ser usado en contra de usted?
Sí.
Did
Yes.
anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything other than this plea offer to get you to plead guilty?
¿Alguien lo ha amenazado, forzado o le ha dicho cualquier otra cosa para que usted diga que es culpable?
No.
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
¿Está diciendo que es culpable libremente?
Sí.
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
¿Y está diciendo que es culpable porque usted de verdad es culpable?
Sí, por no tener licencia.
Yes, I didn't have my license.
All right, sir, I'll draw your attention back to June 20th, 2022 at 7:50 in the morning.
Señor, le voy a hacer recordar el día junio 20 del año 2022 en la mañana.
Ajá.
Were you operating a 2010 Jeep on the Jeffries in the city of Detroit?
¿Estaba usted manejando un Jeep del año 2010 en la ciudad de Detroit en la calle Jeffrey?
Sí, porque mira,
¿Sí o no?
sí estaba manejando el Jeep, color rojo.
Yes, I was driving that Jeep.
And were you doing so without having acquired a valid driver's license?
Iba manejando sin tener su licencia en su persona.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, counsel, you satisfied with the factual basis?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Abogado, ¿está satisfecho con todos los hechos factuales? Sí, su señoría, estoy satisfecho.
The court is as well satisfied, will accept the guilty plea, will amend this charge to a failure to display a valid driver's license.
La corte también está satisfecha y vamos a poner que falló de mostrar su licencia de manejar solamente.
Counsel, anything you would like to say on your client's behalf?
Nothing further, Your
Abogado,
Honor.
Abogado, ¿hay algo que quiere decir por parte de su abogado? Nada más, su señoría.
Mr. Escobar Martin, anything you would like to say on your own behalf?
Señor Escobar Martín, ¿hay algo más que quiera decir usted?
No.
No.
Court will impose a $25 fine, $25 attorney fee, and $190 in court cost. Your total will be $240.
La corte va a poner una multa de $25, $25 de costo de abogado, $190 de costo del tribunal, es un total de $240.
Mr. Escobar Martin, are you able to pay that or do you need community service?
Señor Escobar Martín, ¿puede usted pagar todo eso o necesita que yo le ordene hacer servicio de comunidad?
Sí.
Yes.
Yes to what? You're able to pay or you need
Sí.
service?
Sí, ¿a cuál de los dos? ¿Va a pagar o va a hacer el servicio de comunidad?
Voy a pagar.
I will pay.
And when can you make payment, full payment? Can you pay today or do you need time?
¿Cuándo va a pagar el pago? Todos esos pagos. ¿Lo puede pagar hoy día o necesita tiempo?
En 2 semanas.
2 weeks.
Sure. Paid by the close of business on January 20th, 2023, okay?
Tiene que pagar no después del enero 20 del año 23. Está bien.
¿Cómo?
What do you mean?
You have until the close of business on January 20th, 2023 to make full payment. Do you understand?
Tiene hasta el 20 de enero del año 2023 para pagar todo lo que tiene que pagar. ¿Entiende ahora?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Faulkner, is there anything else you need to place on the record?
No, Your Honor.
What about
Señor
you?
abogado, ¿hay algo más que deba poner en el acta? No, su señoría.
What about you, Mr. Escobar Martin?
¿Y usted, señor Escobar Martín, tiene algo que decir?
Sí, sí, porque, o sea, pedí un favor a un amigo para yo pagar, o sea, pagué 400 en un tip que me llegó, pero no sé si es esa. Me rechazaron el pago.
¿Cuál pago?
Por no tener licencia, aseguranza.
Yes, I like to say that I borrowed the money from a friend, something about $400, and interpreter says, I'm sorry, repeat, and he just says, yes, I have a friend who lent me the money.
All right. So that concludes your hearing. You have a great day and stay safe, all right?
Muy bien, eso concluye su reunión, señor. Puede colgar. Esté bien.
Ok, gracias.
You're welcome.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Madam Interpreter. You have a good one.
You too, Your Honor.
Okay, we have an Arabic interpreter here, so I'm going to bring in the Arabic interpreter, Mr. Syed. And Mr. Faulkner, can you talk with the pair of them?
Let's see, did I talk to?
Mr. Syed?
Yeah, I need to talk to him because the officer is here now, so.
Okay.
And Your Honor, if I may, and Mr. Faulkner, if you don't go, is that for Obaid?
Correct.
Yes.
That's gonna be Officer Spidel did check in. I think he had to go to another courtroom. That's gonna be an outright dismissal, just to make things easier.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
I'll just put you all into a breakout room, Mr. Faulkner, so you can communicate that to him, okay?
Sure.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Rahal. Mr. Syed, hit join.
Yes, sir. Hi, how are you?
All right. Who is Corporal Bennett? Are you there? Let's see if we can get you down. Do we know what case Mr. Corporal Bennett's on?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe we have him here for Skipper, Brianna Skipper. That's gonna be
Gotcha.
mhm.
Mr. Werbling, were you able to speak with Ms. Skipper? Or do you know if Mr. Faulkner did?
We, Mr. Faulkner spoke with that defendant, Your Honor.
Ms. Skipper, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Skipper, just sit right there, hold tight, and I'll call your case after this one I'm going to put on the record, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Let me get Mr. Faulkner back in.
Maybe I should tell him. I should have told him what to do, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on, let me open you all back up again. Mr. Faulkner?
Did we ever get, he never came into the breakout room. Miss Real was there, but.
Okay, Mr. Syed, do you have the invitation to join the breakout room? I think he's there now.
Okay.
Okay.
Join. All right, Mr. Werbling, who can you proceed on?
Judge, we could go with Shaylin Stokes.
Shaylin Stokes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
All right, I'm going to proceed with calling your case. This is People versus Shaylin Stokes, case SP 1346225, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, expired plates. Counsel, may I have your appearance for the record, please?
And Werbling P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Thank you, Ms. Stokes. If you can raise your right hand, the court will swear you in. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can lower your hand. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Shaylin Stokes.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, this is the date and time set for a pretrial. There's a recommendation to dismiss for valid documentation.
All right, is there a stipulation of probable cause, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Stokes, these matters will be dismissed since you did provide valid documentation. There are no costs or fees associated with this case anymore, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You have a great day. Stay safe.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Mr. Faulkner, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Syed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me swear in Madam Interpreter first before I call the case. If you can raise your right hand, Madam Interpreter, do you swear or affirm to translate English into Arabic, Arabic into English accurately without divulging confidential information?
I do. Good morning, Your Honor. Samara Rahal, interpreting Arabic for the court, state certified qualified.
Come to court.
Yes, thank you.
All right, this is People versus Obayed Syed, case SP 1367905, count 1, unregistered motor vehicle, count 2, no insurance.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant, Your Honor. Your name, sir?
ليلى
Hold on, let Madam Interpreter interpret.
بدأ عم تقول عندك تكت انه ما مسجل تكت انه ما في تأمين بس اليوم هلا ما تحكي شيء الحاكمة بدنا نسمع شو بيقول المحامي. اوكي
Mr. Syed, your name for the record, please.
اعطينا اسمك سيد
Said.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that there's a recommendation for dismissal of both matters.
الطلب اجانا الطلب انه نلغي القضيتين حق القاضي.
Counsel, is this with the stipulation of probable cause?
No stipulate, Your Honor.
Okay, this matter is dismissed.
سيد التغت القضية. مبروك.
شكرا.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Faulkner, anything you need to place on the record? Anything else?
Well, I got some no POs, I believe.
All right. Mr. Syed, is there anything you need to place on the record regarding?
سيد تريد تقول كلمة تاني قبل ما تسكر؟
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
You all have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ron.
Happy New Year.
You too.
You know, I hear certain words, Your Honor.
I know.
Automatically,
It triggers.
because I don't listen to everything, but certain words and all.
You gotta listen for the trigger words and then you know to jump in. Let me get Corporal Bennett out of here. This is People versus Brianna Skipper. This is case number SP 1300684, count 1, driving while licensed improper, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, SP 1300681, count 1, speeding 11, closest speed limit, count 2, defective equipment. Counsel, your appearance for the record?
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, Skipper?
Yes,
Could you give us your name?
it's Brianna Skipper.
All right. Corporal Bennett, can you place your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Happy New Year. Yes, ma'am. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department, Your Honor.
Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I haven't been able to talk to her since I got the offer, so I will need
Okay,
the
sure.
break room.
Give me 2 seconds. Ms. Skipper, can you hit join?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to join now.
Thank you. Mr. Worbley, who are you ready to proceed on?
Judge, we have Demetrius Seawright.
Gotcha. Mr. Seawright, can you hear me? Unmute your device, please.
Hello.
All right, I can hear you now. This is People versus Demetrius Seawright, case SP 1264024, count 1, driving an unregistered motor vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Counsel, your appearance for the record?
Ben Worming, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And how are we proceeding?
Judge, for arraignment purposes, he'll stand mute and waive formal reading.
Over enter plea of not guilty.
Judge, there's a recommendation to dismiss these matters for valid documentation.
Mr. Seawright, can you state your name for the record, please?
Demetrius Roman Seawright Jr.
All right, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice at this time. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
These matters will be dismissed. Any outstanding warrant fees will be waived. Anything else for the record, Mr. Workman?
No, Judge.
Mr. Seawright, anything else from you?
No, ma'am.
All right, that concludes your hearing, sir. You have a great day. Stay safe.
All right, you two have a blessed day.
Bye.
Thank you, Judge.
Welcome. Who's next?
Judge, I have Destiny Smith.
Got you. Ms. Smith or Destiny Smith, can you hear me? You can unmute your device, Destiny Smith, so that we can hear you. Destiny Smith, can you unmute your device so that we can hear you? Are you ready on anyone? Oh, here she is.
I was trying to do it. I'm sorry. It wasn't working.
Ms. Smith, do you need a moment? You know, how about you go off camera? I see that you're not fully dressed for court with the.
Okay.
There you go. All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, this is for Miss Smith. We're proceeding with her, Judge.
Oh, yes. This is gonna be a plea.
She's set for arraignment, so we'll stand mute and wait for a reading at this time, Judge.
I'm sorry, let me call the cases. People
Sure.
versus Smith, SP 1203011, charges open out motor vehicle. Counsel, your appearance.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
All right. For arraignment purposes, the court will enter a plea of not guilty. How's your client proceeding?
Judge, she's waiving her jury trial rights. She's requesting a bench trial.
All right. Ms. Smith, can you state your name for the record?
Destiny Smith.
It's my understanding that you wish to continue your not guilty plea and set this matter for a bench trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
You understand you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything to get you to give up your right to a jury trial?
No.
The court will continue your not guilty plea, set this matter for a bench trial. Your bench trial will occur on Tuesday. Strike that. Let's go Thursday, February 2nd, 2023. Thursday, February 2nd, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. I'm sorry, hold on.
February
22nd, I see. Okay, here's your trial date. I'm sorry, Ms. Smith. Your trial date is February 22nd, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Okay, and do I have to come to the court for that?
No, ma'am, it'll be via Zoom.
Okay.
All right. Anything else on the record? Your bond's continued. Anything else from you, Ms. Smith?
Nope. No,
All right.
thank you.
What about you, Mr. Werbling?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right, that concludes your hearing. Ms. Smith, have a great day. Stay safe.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Attorney Rosendorf would like to get back in the meeting.
I didn't mind it.
He jumped out for a minute to go to another courtroom. I think.
Okay. Let's see who's on this phone. Good morning. Who's on the telephone number ending in 6751? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, what's your name on the telephone?
Scruggs, SCRUGGS.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up, please?
Scruggs, SCRUGGS.
Madam Clerk, do you know who that is?
I can't hear him.
Yeah, you have to speak up loud and clear, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm actually on the bus, so I can't be really loud, but it's SCRUGGS.
It's Scruggs, Your Honor. It's at 845 on page 3.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
All right.
And Mr. Werbling, for that, I can do a 3-month delayed.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Scruggs, how far away are you from your stop?
Maybe 3 hours.
Oh.
And I'm kind of,
Oh,
it's
you're
kind
on-
of like a bad. Yeah, I'm like on the road, like I'm on
Right.
the ground.
Okay. Do you just want to get a different date or you want to try and handle this today?
I kind of need it handled today because
Okay.
I'm supposed
All
to
right.
start.
Let me put you in the breakout room with an attorney so I can get you done right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, give me one moment. Send you to number 2. Mr. Werbling.
Very good. Thanks, Judge.
Good morning. Who's on the iPhone? If you can unmute your device so that we can hear you. Good morning, ma'am. Can you hear
Good
me?
morning. Yes, ma'am.
All right. What is your name?
Antonasia Stokes.
1 second, Ms. Stokes.
And then, Your Honor, for Ms. Stokes, I did not speak with any officer regarding the trial, but there's stuff up for hearing, not formal.
All right, Ms. Stokes, just hold the line. I'll be with you as soon as your case is ready, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me bring in Mr. Scruggs. Mr. Scruggs, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
People versus, 1 second. This is People versus Delshawn Scruggs. I just lost the case number. Here we go. Case SP 124910881, charges disorderly conduct. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Scruggs, your name for the record.
Delshawn Scruggs.
All right. Hold on one moment. Okay, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, he's going to waive his jury trial rights. He's requesting a bench trial.
All right, Mr. Scruggs, it's my understanding you wish, raise your right hand, I'll swear you in. Do you swear or affirm testimony about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can lower your hand, your name for the record.
Delshawn Scruggs.
Mr. Scruggs, it's my understanding you wish to waive your trial rights and tender a plea of guilty, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone, I'm sorry, you're not pleading guilty. Back that up. It's my understanding you wish to waive your rights to a jury trial and you wish for your not guilty plea to be continued and this matter set for a bench trial, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything to get you to waive your jury trial rights?
No.
All right, the court will continue your not guilty plea. This matter will be set for a bench trial on the 22nd of February at 9 a.m. February 22nd, 2023 at 9 a.m. Do you understand?
February 22nd. Okay.
All right, Mr. Scruggs, your bond is continued. That concludes this hearing. You have a good day. Stay safe.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Matthew, can you come to my breakout room?
Yes. Or, Madam Clerk, if I could get co-host capabilities, it's because I left, I don't have them.
Mr. Workman, who are you ready on now?
Judge, we're ready. Howard Sims.
Sorry, Your Honor, we have to do that for you. I don't have
Oh,
co-host.
okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah, I had to go into 133, so I don't have them.
No worries. You have it now, I think.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Your Honor.
We're in room 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm bringing in Mr. Sims. Mr. Sims, can you hear me? Can you unmute your device? Mr. Sims, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm about to call your case. This is People versus Howard Sims, case SP 135100051, driving while unlicensed. Counsel, your appearance.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Sims, your name for the record.
Howard Sims.
All right, this matter is set for a pretrial. Counsel, how are you and your client proceeding?
Judge, Mr. Sims is continuing his not guilty plea. He's requesting a bench trial.
Mr. Sims, it's my understanding you wish to waive your jury trial rights, continue your not guilty plea, and set this matter for a bench trial. Is that correct?
I thought it was I got the driver's permit.
All right. Is this a city case?
It's a city case. We discussed it. We were we're aware that he has a permit. We just need to come back with a full license. So that's why we were continuing the not guilty plea, Your Honor. You recall that, Mr. Sims?
Yes,
You recall that, Mr. Sims, yes?
yes.
Okay, so that's why you're getting a bench trial date so that you can come back with the full license. And I think once you come back with the full license, then they'll probably resolve it in your favor.
So what day would that be?
So you have a permit now, right?
Right.
So you got to go Secretary of State, get your full license.
What's the next court day?
I'm about to tell you that. I just want to make sure you understand what's going on. That's why you're getting a bench trial date. You say
Okay,
you're
yeah.
confused by that, but you're getting another date so that you can come back with the license. Okay.
Understand.
All right. So your next court date is going to be a bench trial. It's the 22nd of February, 2023 at 9 a.m. February 22nd at 9 a.m. All right.
All right.
All right. Is there anything else you need to place on the record, Mr. Worthing?
No, Judge.
What about you, Mr. Sims?
That's it.
All right.
22nd, right?
February 22nd. Yes, sir. 9 a.m.
All right.
All right. That concludes your hearing, sir. Have a great day. Stay safe.
All right.
Didn't work
Thank
out.
you, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you ready on Miss Skipper?
Yes, but I couldn't get her out.
I got her.
Okay. There she is.
Wait, Corporal Bennett's here. Okay. We're back on the record with People versus Brianna Skipper. All parties are present. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, there is an offer. My client would be responsible to blockading traffic, reducing the speeding ticket to that. The other 3 to be dismissed.
All right. Is that your understanding, Ms. Skipper?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you can raise your right hand, the court will swear you in. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Lower your hand. Can you state your name for the record?
Brianna Skipper.
Ms. Skipper, it's my understanding you wish to waive your trial rights and formal hearing rights and tender a plea of responsible to the amended charge of blockading traffic. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone promise you, force you, or threaten you in any way to get you to waive your trial rights?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading responsible on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, are you and your client stipulating to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis on the responsible plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court satisfied with the factual basis will accept the plea of responsible to the speeding and will amend that to a 0-point blockading traffic. The remaining matters will be dismissed with the stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulate.
Those matters are dismissed. Ms. Skipper, the fine on the blockading, is it still $175?
Yes, Your Honor. At least that's what they've been.
All right, it's $175, Ms. Skipper. Can you pay that within 14 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have until the 17th of January.
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
By the close of business. Anything else you need to place on the record, Ms. Skipper?
No, ma'am.
If I may, Your Honor, we do have Corporal Bennett here on that case. We already spoke. I just wanted to get his name and badge number on the record, Your Honor.
He already placed.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that concludes this hearing, Ms. Skipper. You have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you, you guys as well.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Corporal Bennett.
Have a good one, Corporal Bennett. Stay safe.
Thank you.
William Sewell, SCWELL. No officer,
Okay.
I think. I see a head.
That is correct. Yep. No, there is no officer on that case. That is Ms. Cole's case. However, I do have the authority to no objection to your motion.
William Sewell?
Yes, Your Honor.
He may have dropped off, but I'll call the case anyway. Unless this is him on the iPhone.
Oh, I see him, Your Honor. Or well, I have a Janica Sewell.
Yeah. Do you know if he was on a different device with Sewell, even though that's not an no, there's a Janica Sewell on the docket.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's 2 Sewells.
Then disregard. I'm sorry.
Let me see if.
Well, there's no police officer on her also, I think.
Okay, let me bring everybody in then. All the Sewells.
Have a reunion here.
Janica Sewell, can you hear me? Miss Sewell, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. There's someone else on the iPhone, another iPhone. Can you hear me?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, what's your name?
Spencer Scorsese.
Spencer Scalzi. All right, I'm gonna change your screen name, Mr. Scalzi, so that we can remember who you are.
All right.
All right, Mr. Scalzi, just hold the line. I'll bring you back in when your case is ready.
Okay.
And who was the other no officer, Mr. Faulkner?
Frank Sanders.
No, you said, was it Frank Sanders? I thought it was another Sewell. Maybe not.
Yeah, we had the first one, William,
William Sewell, right.
and that was no officer.
Already did that one.
Yes.
Okay. All right, this is People versus Janica Sewell, case SP 1331642, count 1 on registered motor vehicle, count 2 improper plates. Counsel, your appearance.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, ma'am?
Janika Sewell.
Yeah, I need to go into a breakout room. I don't, but no, I do have an offer, but I need to talk to her.
All right. Let me get you in with your attorney. Hit join, Ms. Sewell. All right, Mr. Werblin, who are you ready on?
Judge, we have Jordan Sims.
Yep. Let me get them connected. All right. Just sent them a message requesting connection. Anyone else you ready?
We got Dennis Shaw, Your Honor.
Oh, wait, Jordan Sims is on 2 devices, unless there are 2 Jordan Sims. I got you, Patrick. Jordan Sims.
How you doing?
Good. Is your middle name Patrick?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I had you on 2 devices. I'm going to disconnect this other device named Jordan Sims. All right. This is People versus Jordan Sims, case 195055481. Charges no operator's license on persons to set for an arraignment. Counsel, your appearance.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Mr. Sims, your name?
Jordan Patrick Sims.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, for arraignment purposes, he'll stand mute and wait for formal reading at this time.
Over enter plea of not guilty.
Thank you, Judge. You're requesting a pretrial date, Your Honor.
All right, the court will continue your not guilty. Please set this matter for a pretrial on the 22nd of February, 2023 at 9 a.m. Again, your pretrial will be on the 22nd of February, 2023 at 9 a.m. Your bond will be set at a $0 personal bond. Conditions of bond include no operating a motor vehicle without a valid license, insurance, or registration. Do you understand, Mr. Sims?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else for the record, Mr. Werbling?
Nothing further at this time, Your Honor.
What about you, Mr. Sims?
You said that on February 22nd, I gotta come back on here.
Yes, sir. It's on Zoom.
Okay, at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why is that?
Because you requested a pretrial date. You requested a continuation of your not guilty plea. You didn't plead guilty today, so the case is still open. It's not settled. So you're coming back for a pretrial.
We're trying to clear his license, Your Honor. We just need that time.
Do you want to take care of it today? The only way to take care of today is to plead guilty. Is that what you wanted to do, Mr. Sims?
No.
All right, so you'll come back on your pretrial on the 22nd of February at 9 a.m. via Zoom, all right?
Okay.
All right, have a good one.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Rosenthal.
All right, Mr. Werbling, who else you got?
Judge, I had Dennis Shaw.
Okay.
Is he still here?
Mr. Shaw. Dennis Shaw, if you can unmute your device. Mr. Shaw, please unmute your device so that we can hear you. Mr. Shaw, please unmute your device so that we can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Mr. Shaw. This is people.
I apologize.
That's all right. It's People versus Dennis Lee Shaw, case SP 1370088, count 1, driving while license suspended, count 2, disregarding a red signal, count 3, speeding 1 to 5 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. These matters are set for pretrial and hearings. Counsel, your appearance.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Shaw, your name for the record.
Dennis Lee Shaw.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, Mr. Shaw wants to waive his rights. He wants to accept the offer, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is the plea offer?
So Judge, counts 1 and 3 would be completely dismissed. And then count 2 would be amended to speeding 6 to 10 over.
Hold on.
Sure.
Count 3 is a 1 to 5 over.
That's correct. That's being dismissed.
But we're gonna plead to a 6 to 10 over?
Well, the disregard is being dismissed, Judge.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not, I'll just do what I'm told. Okay.
Oh, no problem.
Mr. Shaw, if you can raise your right hand, the court will swear you in. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes,
You can lower your hand. Can you state your name for the record?
Dennis Lee Shaw.
Mr. Shaw, it's my understanding you wish to waive your trial and hearing rights and tender plea responsible to count 2, which will be amended to a speeding 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Is that right?
Yeah,
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything other than this plea offer to get you to plead responsible?
no,
Are you pleading responsible on your own free will?
yes,
Counsel, are you and your client stipulating to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis on the responsible plea?
Yes, we are, Judge.
All right, the court satisfied with the factual basis will accept the plea responsible to count 2, will amend that charge to a speeding 6 to 10 over the posted speed limit, and will dismiss the remaining matters with the stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated, Judge.
Those matters are dismissed. I forgot the fine for 6 to 10 over. Do you guys know that, Madam Clerk?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
I don't know it offhand. I do have a sheet. But I can find it. Let's see, that is within 14 days, $135.
So the, I'm
days.
sorry. I'm
After
sorry.
14 days, $75.
After 14, it's
75.
Okay, Mr. Shaw, can you pay this in 14 days?
yes, ma'am.
All right, so the fine will be $135. You have until the close of business on the 17th of December.
Uh-huh.
So that's 2 weeks from today. By the 17th of December, pay it. It's $135. Okay, you can pay it online at the 36th District Court. You can come down and pay it as well. Okay.
Okay, so is there any points or suspension or anything following with that now?
Well, 6 to 10 over does come with points. Mr. Rosenthal, is that 2?
I'm guessing 3, Your Honor.
3, Your Honor.
It's 3.
Oh, I was told, well, my lawyer told me it would only be 1. So was I misinformed or what? He told me if I pled guilty, that it would be cut in half to 1.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I won't close out the case yet. Maybe there's some more discussion that needs to be had. Let me send Mr. Rosenthal. Are you on that case with Mr. Shaw? Are you the prosecutor?
I am the prosecutor, yes, Your Honor. This courtroom has been moving around a little bit, but I'm here today. But for Shaw, I didn't hear everything that was going on previously, but what are we trying to do with this
Maybe I
case?
thought it was limited access, which is 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.